in Camp Gray is nestled in around South Beach State Park, and the park staff have also been terrific in helping us co-develop trails and removing invasive Scotch broom and emergency response planning and interpreting the environment here. Please welcome Danny Padilla, who's the lead ranger for South Beach State Park.
Good afternoon. I want to personally thank Nancy and everyone at Omsi for inviting me here. You know, Oregon State Parks and Omsi, we're BFFs. We go way back. Ever since Omsi started providing off-site educational programs. You know, our public state parks are a cheap, convenient, and safe place to provide these programs. And it's important we continue to provide those opportunities for our children. If you've ever been to a star party, you'd be amazed at what these guys put on. It's really amazing what they do to our natural environment and the use of our space in our parks for a fun educational program. If you haven't been to one of these, I highly encourage you to go. Our agency's mission is to provide and protect outstanding natural, scenic, cultural, historic, and recreational sites for the enjoyment and education of present and future generations. So by having Camp Gray next door to us, we will be directly fulfilling our mission and hopefully aligning right with OMSI's mission as well. I'm actually really excited about this partnership because something unique is happening in our park right now. Every year we gain just a little bit more land, and it's just by the way the jetty is out there and how our ocean currents are in this part of the world. So it's a plus for us. If you want to envision this, just take a stroll out there on our quarter-mile trail, and you can actually see markers of the past shoreline. And if you look around you, you'll see a wetland and a dunal forest where once a sandy beach was. So South Beach State Park, it's a perfect place for an outdoor laboratory. Some current things going on in our park right now. We've got a natural resource project going on where we're trying to replace all of the invasive Scotch broom and beach grass and replant with native and rare dune plants. We're also working on improving some of our major trails going to the beach, making them ADA compliant. In the campground, we're completing a hazard tree project by removing dangerous snags and limbs and replanting with native trees and shrubs. Most exciting is a brand new outdoor amphitheater just outside of the campground. The half-circle seating is comprised of gabion baskets and oyster shells and will be ADA accessible on the first 2 rows. Also included there is going to be an outdoor fire pit, a screen, water access, and lights. And we hope to have the wonderful people at Omsi come by for guest programs. Hopefully it will be completed in time for summer because we provide free youth and family programs every day in the summers. Please stop by. We welcome everyone to come by and take a look and see what's going on around there. All of our interpretive programs are posted online at OregonStateParks.org. And you can also leave comments online. We really, really value comments. We grow and learn from your comments, so they're very much appreciated. The South Beach Management Unit, which spans from Newport to Yachats and covers about 32 miles of coastline, it sees roughly 3 million visitors each year, and a high number of them are school groups. Our staff provides educational programs for some of these groups. And what we've noticed is that there is a steady increase in the number of students and groups that want to volunteer at our parks. Now, what that means to us is free labor, obviously. But to the students, it's a chance for a stewardship component by providing meaningful work that improves the land around them. The students also get to solve complex problems and use math and science in a naturally fun way. It's amazing to see the excitement on a 6th grader's face when you hand their group a bunch of tools and tell them it's a contest to kill the most number of Scotch broom plants in 1 hour. And we stress quality over quantity, so the methods have to be safe, sustainable, and efficient. but it's a win-win. The kids are completing environmental standards and having fun, and we're completing a task that, let's be honest, it's extra hard to do without volunteers. So the one thing I always try to drive home to the students is that these parks, they're not my parks, and they're not my manager's parks. They're not the governor's parks. They're the students' parks, and they're your parks, and they're your children's parks. And the more people that we get to take ownership and care about these parks, the better off we're going to be in the future. And by having Omsi in our backyard, we're going to reach a lot more folks who are going to care about and fall in love with this coastal community. And we'll have more folks who want to protect what we have. So that's why it means a lot to me to have them here. And I'm so grateful you have chosen us for your home. So on behalf of everyone at South Beach State Park, I want to thank you and welcome.